To operate the control panel, you must insert the 12-volt service battery by touching the main switch button with a finger. When the battery is on, the light turns green. To deactivate it, touch the button again. The green LED turns off. By inserting the 12-volt battery, you can control all the vehicle utilities, except for the refrigerator control unit, which is always ready for use even with the 12 volts deactivated. To charge the 12-volt battery, you need to connect the vehicle plug to the 220-volt mains. The LED lights up yellow and indicates that the service battery is charging. When connected to the 220-volt mains, all the vehicle sockets work. Without the power connection, you can only use the 12 volts and USB plugs. To have water, you have to turn on the water pump by touching the water pump button. The LED control lights up yellow. Touch the button again and the LED turns off. The water pump is deactivated. Always remember to switch off the water pump at the end of each use. Through the control panel, you can check the two batteries level and the two water tanks level. By touching the button at the top, you can check the voltage of the 12-volt service battery and the level of the clean water tank. On the left, it is indicated the battery level, and on the right, the clean water tank level. Concerning battery, when all the LEDs are on, then the battery is completely charged. The 12.7 volts LED indicates the battery is at 75-50%. The 12.2 volt LED indicates the battery is at 50%. The 11 volt LED indicates that the battery is discharged, so it must be plugged in. Concerning the water tank, when all LEDs are on, then the tank is completely full. If the 25 LED flashes, then the tank is completely empty. At the bottom, instead, you can check the engine battery level and the grey water tank level. On the left, the battery level, and on the right, the grey water tank level. When traveling, the two batteries recharge. When the engine battery has reached the maximum charge, then the 12-volt service battery is recharged. To turn on the heating or hot water, use the CP Plus control unit. Press the black knob to access the menu. Heating system. Swipe to the motorhome symbol to turn on the heating. To select the temperature, press the knob and turn it to set the desired temperature. Press the knob to confirm. The flame symbol automatically lights up in the menu line, indicating that the heating has been turned on. The gas cylinder symbol indicates the heating is running on gas or diesel. The ventilation symbol indicates the ventilation setting. The flame symbol flashes for approximately 1 minute until the stove begins heating. Turn the knob to the ventilation symbol if you desire to change it. Press the knob to select Eco mode with a reduced fan speed or High mode with high fan speed. To turn off the heating, return to the motorhome symbol and set the switch to off. Hot water system. Turn the knob to the thermometer symbol to turn on the hot water boiler. To select the mode, press the knob and select one of the 3 available modes. Eco, with water temperature at 40 degrees. Hot, with water temperature at 60 degrees. Boost, with water temperature at 62 degrees. In this mode, the water in the boiler heats quickly, but if the motorhome heating is also on at the same time, the heating is temporarily suspended until the water reaches the set temperature. To confirm the selected mode, plastic knob. The thermometer symbol automatically lights up in the menu line, indicating that the boiler has been turned on. The gas cylinder symbol indicates the boiler is running on gas. The thermometer symbol flashes until the water in the boiler reaches the set temperature. To turn off the hot water system, return to the thermometer symbol and set the switch to off. If the heating and hot water are off, you can activate internal air recirculation. Turn the knob to the ventilation symbol and press the knob to activate fan mode. The speed can be selected from 10 levels. Press the knob to confirm the desired ventilation level. The ventilation symbol automatically lights up in the menu bar, indicating that air recirculation has been activated. To turn off the ventilation, return to the ventilation symbol and set the switch to off. If the gas cylinder or diesel fuel tank is empty, an error code appears on the display. You must turn off the heating or hot water, replace the gas cylinder or refuel before the CP Plus control unit can be operated again. To turn on the refrigerator, press the button for about 5 seconds. To select the desired temperature, swipe your finger forward or backwards. After a few seconds, the temperature is memorized and the refrigerator goes into standby mode. To change the temperature or night mode, touch the temperature bar with the finger until the LEDs start flashing. Change now the temperature or the night mode. Night mode is recommended when using at night because it greatly reduces the noise of the refrigerator. When the refrigerator is in standby mode, only the on and night mode, if selected, remain on. We recommend setting the refrigerator to cooling level 3 if the outside temperature is between 15 and 25 degrees. A higher temperature requires a higher level of cooling. A lower temperature requires a lower level of cooling. All refrigerators have a freezing compartment and various shelves inside. Before lighting the burner, lift the glass lid. To generate the flame, press the control knob fully and turn it. Simultaneously, press the ignition button. Once the flame is generated, hold the knob down for a few seconds so that the flame remains lit. To adjust the flame, turn the knob to the desired position. When using the hob, ventilate the area by keeping the kitchen window open. After use, turn off the burner. Wait for the burners to cool completely before closing the glass lid, otherwise it may shatter. To open the window, rotate the locking levers mounted on the windows. First the ones on the sides, then the ones at the bottom edge of the window. If the locking lever has a safety button, press and hold it while rotating. Aim the lever toward the center of the window. Now raise the window to the desired opening. The window locks when it reaches the locked position. If the window has a knar screw, tighten the screw clockwise to the desired opening position. To close the window, lift the window without pulling. First, close the locking lever at the bottom edge of the window, then close the side ones. Before driving, make sure all the vehicle windows are properly closed. The mosquito net is located at the top of the window frame, while the blind is mounted at the bottom. Lower the mosquito net by taking it from the channel and hook it onto the blind. Raise the blind when necessary. To release them, slightly open the spring and separate them. The roof light with the control bar can be opened and oriented in one direction only. To open the glass dome, press the locking button and pull the bar. There are 3 positions: opened, ventilated, and closed. To close it completely, push the bar and position it beyond the locking button. Before setting off, make sure all roof lights are closed. Blind and mosquito net are located in the inner frame of the skylight. They are continuously adjustable and can be operated together or independently of each other. To open and close, grasp the blind or mosquito net in the reaches of the end slat and pull or push. In direct sunlight, the blind should be closed to a maximum of 75% to allow air to circulate. To open the porthole, gently unhook the mosquito net using the opening handle. Press both black handles simultaneously and push upward to open. To close the porthole, pull the handles down until they lock. To use the blind, slide it slowly and secure it to the terminal. To close the blind, pull it gently and get it until it is fully rolled up, then close. Touch the LED spotlight's contact button to turn them on or off. To open the drawer, grasp the handle and pull it toward you to open the door. To close the drawer, slide the door until it locks into place. Passenger must wear seat belts during the journey. It is also recommended to sit facing forward. The cushion must always be secured using all fastening option, even when the vehicle is stationary. In fact, all seat cushions are secured to the frame with hooks. To extend the table, pull out the locking button located under the table and rotate. Swivel the extension panel outward until it reaches the stop position. To close the table, lower the locking button and rotate the table until it stops. To rotate the seat, unlock the lever and rotate. Before rotating the seat, adjust the backrest angle and the seat position in order to not crash with the side wall, cabin doors, steering wheel or handbrake. The seats are height adjustable. Before starting a journey, be sure to lock the driver and the passenger seat. The beds in the rear of the vehicle are permanently installed and no preparation is required before use. To use the upper bed, use the ladder located at the side of the bed. Before using the ladder, remember to release the safety lock. The lower bed can be folded to increase rear storage space. Remove the driver's side cushion and the center cushion. Lift the book folding structure with both hands. At least attach it to the wall using the safety hook. Before use, make sure the water pump is turned on. Open the lever under the toilet bowl and then press the blue button for a few seconds to flush. Once finished, close the lever again. When the toilet cassette is full, the indicator light turns red. The toilet bowl can rotate. Orient it with both hands. To use the shower, carefully pull out the water tap. For a continuous flow of water, press the lever above the water tap and push it forward. To unlock, push it back. Secure the water tap into the shower support on the bathroom wall. To prevent furniture from getting wet, use the shower curtain. After using the shower, gently push the hose back in completely. The provided set keys includes the engine key used to start the vehicle, open and close the cabin doors and open the diesel fuel cap, and the oval-shaped key which allows you to open and close the entrance door and all the vehicle compartments. A label with the model and the license plate of the rented vehicle is also included. To close the rear door and the sliding door, press the button. To unlock all doors, press the button again. To open the sliding door, pull the handle toward you and push the tailgate back until it stops. To close, pull the handle toward you and push the tailgate back until it is completely closed. Open the sliding door, pull the handle toward you and push the tailgate back until it stops. To close, pull the handle toward you and push the tailgate back until it is completely closed. The electrical cable is located in the garage. Connect the vehicle to the main power when in campsites or where permitted. First, connect the motorhome socket correctly, and then connect with the campsite main power. Once plugged in, the service battery is charging, and the 220 volts plugs can be used. To unplug, pull the socket. To refill clean water, open the door and insert the key. Turn the key counterclockwise, press the tap and turn to remove it. Then insert the water pipe. When the tank is full, water escapes. Reposition the tap, being careful to the hooks, and close the lock with the key. Then lower the door. Water from kitchen and toilet sink and shower is collected in the grey water tank, which is located on the central left side of the vehicle. Remember to travel with the grey water tank closed. Park the vehicle on the empty point so the grey water can drain from the pipe. The system to operate on the grey water tank is located into the toilet cassette compartment. Press both buttons to open it. Take the red support and fix it into the hole. Then turn the system by rotating the red support on off position to close the grey tank. Turn the system by rotating the red support on position to open the grey tank. To open the toilet compartment, unlock it by rotating the lock till vertical position. Then press the button. Before taking the toilet cassette out, the inside valve located on the toilet must be closed. Then lift the blue handle and pull the toilet cassette. When you remove it, the toilet cassette is hygienically closed by the cover plate. Turn the drain nozzle, unscrew the tap and empty. Press the vent button in order to empty the toilet cassette without splashing. Now remove the cover plate, open the valve and rinse the cassette several times. Once well clean, pat the tap of the VC chemical into the cassette. The VC chemical is located into the toilet guardrobe. At least close the valve, replace the cover plate and insert the toilet cassette into the compartment till it is well fixed. If the toilet cassette does not fit properly, do not force. The inside toilet valve can be opened or the cover plate has been fixed backwards. Now lock the toilet compartment. The capacity of the toilet cassette is 17 liters and must be emptied as soon as the red light comes out. Should you let it fill too much, it will escape into the compartment. The toilet cassette can only be emptied in campsites or where permitted. Inside the garage, which is located at the rear of the vehicle, there are the water pipe, the electrical cable, the awning support, the leveling ramps, and the thermal blinds to be applied to the internal cabin windows. On the left side of the vehicle, there are the diesel tank and the AdBlue tank. The awning is located on the right side of the vehicle. It can only be used when in campsites or where permitted. It must not be open or immediately closed if rainy or windy. Use the awning support, which is in the garage, to open it. First of all, put the awning support into the awning hole and turn clockwise till the awning is maximum 1 meter out. Then fix the awning on the floor by using the interior awning supports. To unlock the interior awning support, move at the center of the awning and pull it out. Then move to the external side and take it out from the cylinder. At least rotate the support. Turn the button to fix the interior awning support height. When interior awning supports are both sides fixed, you can exit the awning completely. Please do not use it when rainy or windy, and please close it when you're not present. To close the awning, collar it up till 1 meter open. Then close the two interior supports awning by inserting the support into the cylinder and fixing it into the central lock. Be careful and lock it correctly. At least turn the awning support till the awning is completely closed. And remember to put the awning support inside the garage. Inside the passenger seat compartment, there are vehicle documents, the registration paper and insurance. You can also find some motorhome parking guides.